What is going on, everybody? So today we're going to be doing another live backtesting video. This video is going to consist of me trading a prop firm challenge. I'm going to be trying to pass it in a week. Let's see if I pass it in a week. If not, we'll still have my data throughout the week to go over. Let's see how the markets treat us. We're going to be backtesting 413.25 into 419.25. Our profit goal is 3%, so 3K on the 50K account, and then we can't lose 2K on the account if that would blow the account. So let's see what PA gives us. Going to be a little bit of a quicker backtesting video this Sunday. I'm going to go over a little bit more of how, okay, why is this how my charts look? We're just going to deal with it, but my charts normally don't look like this. Let's make sure we're at New York session. Okay. Ooh, I really like this. So we do create, I got to turn this off. This is going to annoy me. Okay. We do create this new week opening gap. That is going to be something I want to target or can take a trade off of. Nice, and we have this little key level right here to take. See what ES is doing on the 4 hour. Yeah, ES is pretty much similar. We're gonna SMT these highs, so looks like this NWOG was pretty much filled though on ES. Not really actually. Okay, and we have all these lows. Okay, yeah, so I do want to be targeting this NWOG. If not, let's see if we have any 15-minute gaps. These 15s are kind of my condition, if we respect them or not. Let's go on a 30-minute. Yep, 30 minutes going to be right here as well. So let's just see what price does. Okay. I just really have conviction for shorts, to be honest. But like I said, these 15-minute gaps are going to be my condition on if we respect them or not. I do think we want to just go lower. So let's see. Yeah. Literally just dumping. Okay. Well, like I said, this is my key levels. I think we're going to run all the way to this data low, so, or not data low, but NWOG, so I'm hoping that we get some form of pullback. This 15-minute, I think, got inverse. Yep, we're still in this 30-minute, but we're not taking out anything really that significant. We probably hit this, yeah, we 30-minute internal low, a couple 30-minute internal lows are still in the 30-minute, but 5-minute just got created up here. Probably, well, this is just not good. Nothing really valid here besides this entry right here to the 5-minute, but generate lows. I really like this. Let's hope we manipulate into a 15. Does a 15 form? A 15 does form. So now all I want to see is this 15-minute get hit and then it inverse out of it. It's a 4-minute gap. I don't know if that's the candle. Okay, so we're going to take this short right here. This looks really, really textbook. Stop at the wick high here. Target this NWOG here. Both pairs are in a place to distribute. We got the 4-minute inverse. It's the highest time frame inverse. We have all these lows to target. We inverse the 30, inverse the 15s. There's nothing really stopping us from going lower. This is looking like a really good trade. So I'm in this. Let's see if we hit TP. Wow. Stop loss smoked, actually. That's all good. That's an A+ setup. I had bearish narrative. That NWOG I want to still see get hit. We create a 15-minute gap. We come up, we sweep it. We do hit CE of it. And then we do get a 4-minute inverse to the downside. Very clean inverse. I would take this trade all day. Plus, ES was doing the exact same thing. ES was super bearish as well. So maybe this is just one of those cases where there's a resweep and then another inverse. So we reswept and now we SMT'd. There's this 5-minute down here. You'd have to see get inverse. For the 15-minute time frame. Wow. Yeah. 10 a.m. even opened higher. So let's see. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Don't really want to take 2 L's, but this is pretty good. It's almost like we're finally have that power to push lower. I'm gonna take this. Why not? I'm gonna take this trade. I have conviction in it. It's basically just a re-entry. It's definitely an avoidable loss if it does lose, but it's also a trade that I do see playing out. So I'll give this setup like an A, and it's worth to take, especially on backtesting, to just collect that data. Let's see if this, why is this not letting me, there it goes. All right, risking 500 again. Got our 1-to-1. I'm just holding all the way to really this NWOG. We're up to our R. Realistically, I would be taking my profits if I were trading a live account or like my live account. We are trading in, we inverse these fives. Yeah, I'm not, never mind. I will not go break even here. Well, I'll go break even, but I'm not going to take my profits. I want to see just play all the way. And bang TP. Oh, did I just pass the account off that one trade? But it does end up, it doesn't even let me, oh my god. Okay, well, let me go create a whole nother account because we passed the account in one trade. But as you guys can see, this is definitely going to go take out that MWOG like I originally wanted. We just got reswapped, got our re-entry, and, you know, we finally just distributed lower. But, yeah, this is going to go all the way down to here, and that's a 6 RR trade. I caught 4 RR, or like 4.5 RR. That's why it took me out, because I made, you know, what I needed to make. So, yeah. It says completion time, 1 day, 3% profit target, go to analytics. Oh, I guess 3% is only 1,800. That doesn't make sense. Oh. I think I did it wrong anyways. Okay, let me just, I'll edit this kind of bit out and create another session. So it's 6%. That's what it is.
Okay, we're reloaded in. We're going to do, basically, we're going to take the same exact trade previously, and then, you know, take it again. So let me go and speed up to do that. New York session. 15-minute time frame, we can click 1, 2 to create the 15, then I'll go to the 4-minute. Bang, bang, bang. So I'll take this trade, I'll take this loss like I did first, and then I'll take my re-entry how I would have. Save, bang, 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 we know this loses. Okay, now this is when I'm getting
my re-entry, and it's a 1-minute inverse. We'll take this, and what I'll do is I'll just under risk, but I'll catch this full move. So, okay, perfect. This actually gives me a lot less RR than I originally had. So that's actually gonna work out good. Let's see if I just put, perfect. Okay, let's just order this. Estimate profit. Yeah, we'll take this. Perfect. And I want to see this full move just flush. And bang TP, like I said, we were going to go to that NWOG, and then let's go the next day. And now we're back on track. Okay, next day, we are up $890 on the account. Let's see if we can pass it. We really only need $2,000 more, which is possible. We can see that we fully fill this NWOG like I wanted to see happen. I'm now going to kind of expect a little bit more of a bullish push higher. This is a little bit more bearish, though. We're trading this hourly currently. I could see us take this out, though. Let's go to the 30-minute. Okay. It's going to get inverse. Yeah, we're going to want all these highs. So let's see if we get a nice little pullback off open, and then I'll get a trade higher. Come on. No. Or go higher first. Well, it takes out what I thought was going to take out all these slanted highs to this high. This isn't even really a key level, so it's not like I can really take a reversal off of this. I do expect us to actually have some bit of a pullback lower. Let's see what Yes did. Yeah, Yes is in the same boat. 1 hour. Yep. We didn't take that high, so now we're SMTing this high. Still think we want to go higher, though, so I'll work out all these 30 minutes and stuff. If we get a pullback into this 30-minute to the 15s, I can still see us longing. So let's see. Yeah, no. So we just edge it. We just edge, and ES takes the draw. Wow, we just totally don't even hit a 5-minute or nothing. So we're super bullish. Okay, we're chopping. We hit this key level, but it's not that big of a key level. Oh, it's actually hourly internal highs. Okay, if this has an inverse lower, I'll take a little rebalance play to this 5-minute. Oh, where that 5-minute just disappeared, it's all the way down there. Do we create 15? We're going to, so I can target that right there. Let's see what Yes is looking like. Where's Yes? ES is sweeping liquidity, but kind of in nothing. In these 4-hour rejection wicks, but that's nothing. Yeah, this is, I mean, we're just really bullish, but this is a rebalance play. Kind of see how we stall out and chop. Generating structure for lows. Let's see. Can't really take any of that. They're in this 4-minute as well. This looks like it's just going to dump. No, it doesn't. Do we hit a 15? No. So this is one of those days that we just pump. You just don't get any opportunities. There's your inverse. Resweeping the high. Do we SMT or something? We do. I could see this playing to the 5. Or to this 15, I mean that opened. Both pairs have that 15 to target. I'll take this. We're acting like it's an eval. This would be like an eval trade. Yeah, I mean, bang, holy shit. You can kind of tell how we just start stalling out. We're in that key level, and Price wants to seek out those 15s, and we just dumped even farther through us. I got my 1-to-1. But wow, I wonder if there's a reversal out of this. Kind of. Yeah, you can see how we slowly kind of make our way higher. But okay, hey, we caught our dub. That's all that matters. New York session. Let's go to the next day. 4 hour. Ooh, nice. So we have this massive now NWOG again. Or it's not an NWOG, it's an NDOG, so new day opening gap. But we do have a high in it, so we've kind of already mitigated it. I do think we want to mitigate it all the way, though. We tend to like to do that. We're trading in this hourly gap, but we are looking a bit bearish. Let's see what ES is doing. ES fully mitigated the NWOG. Okay, we could be a bit bearish here. We're still trading the hourly, so kind of really need to see what we do off open. We have all these gaps here that we could use to go lower. It's protecting these slanted highs. This is definitely like a neutral day, and I want to just play my conditions to just see how price reacts off certain things. My condition would definitely be like this gap to see if we go higher or lower. If we have a oh, this is looking so textbook for us to just rip higher off open. I'm like literally the market mover. I'm like, all right. Well, I literally said this looks so textbook for us to just to rip off open, and what do? We ripped off open to these 15s in the 30-minute. But that does give me a good kind of like narrative for shorts because 9:30 opens higher. We're adding that PL3. Let's see if we stall out, get a resweep. If I have an inversion, I'm actually the market maker. Okay, I'm the market maker. I'm actually the market maker. Oh my god, I'm taking the short because I'm literally the market maker. If this loses, it loses. There's a 5-minute below on ES. Probably would want to go break even once we're in that. Yeah, this looks really good though. Oh, and we're SMTing the highs. Yeah, I gotta take this. This is. We'll go for a 1-to-1. Is there a 5-minute on NQ? No. So, no 5-minute on NQ kind of gives me no reason to go break even at the 5-minute with ES. Let's just see what happens. If I lose, I lose. I mean, TP smash. I am the fucking market maker. I go, this looks so textbook for us to just rip higher off open. What do we do? Rip higher. Then I go, all right, let's see if we stall out and get a resweep. Stall out, get a resweep, SMT, inversion. It's just too easy. Too easy. We need $1,100. Hopefully we find one more trade, and I'll over risk to see if we can just pass this account in the week. But holy smokes, this week is beautiful. Can this PA come into like real life Nasdaqistan right now with NDOGs and NWOGs and all these hogs? 4-hour gap under us. We are currently in a 4-hour gap. You can see that we're kind of still bearish, but also bullish. Still kind of playing that condition-based trading, and I'm super keen on just having a neutral bias. So we're taking out. Oh wait, that's the 3-hour. So 4-hour. Yeah. So we're in that. So now we are SMTing this. So let's see what we have internally on the hourly time frame. Ooh, I like this a lot. We have this fresh hourly gap here. I would like to see us manipulate into that off open. It looks like we have a news candle at 8:30. We do. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. news. 8:03. Huh. We do have this random spike in volatility leaving a wick, so I'm assuming that is some form of a news. Doesn't look like 8:30 news had anything. We had some random wicks, so this is a little bit weird with these random wicks, but I do want to see this hourly get taken out maybe, and then we can get along higher. Inverse to the upside now, maybe. Okay, yeah, we're in this hour. Ooh, that's why that's happening. Okay. Didn't really see that on ES, but it's right there. It's probably a 30-minute gap. Yeah. Okay, we are a bit bearish, actually. But we are opening lower. Let's see what happens here. To the woman on ES. We're generating some pretty decent structure for longs. Oh, that looks really good. 30-second to a 5, probably. We might want to take all this out, though. Wow, this, I'm gonna be honest, I think this rips higher. This 30-second. Manipulate lower. Good manipulation. 1 minute. Let's see, yes, on the yes has the same thing. I'm gonna rip this just for the sake of it being backtesting. It's not that good of a manipulation. Go here, 1 to 2R, and what we're gonna do is just we're not gonna over risk on this trade, and we're just gonna see if another trade presents after this trade, win or lose. Why is order save? We'll make 600 profit on this one if I hit TP. Oh my god. No way. That's crazy. Wicked out by a tick and then ran to TP. So my trade idea play is just one of those days. Let's see if this 5 minute gets inversed. Doesn't look like it. Maybe we resweep and get it. That's insane that I get stopped out by a tick like that. Oh my gosh. Do we SMT these lows now? We do. Okay. This is looking like we're now ready to go like higher. Wow. That is insane. My one trade a day usually would not be like taking any more trades, but that is insane that we got stopped out by a tick like that. We did respect this 5 minute. This is pretty good though. Honestly, I think this trade loses, but we are SMTing. I'm just gonna take it though. For the vid. Bang, TP smash, and we're probably ready to go higher. Let's see if this 5 minute inverses. This 5 minute inverses, I'll take another trade to try and pass this eval. Did it? By like a tick. And I think we SMT the highs. But we don't take a prominent high. Okay, let's see what happens with like the pullback scenario here. Alright, I'm gonna do one more candle to wait for confirmation. Good thing we didn't take that trade. Now I'm cool with taking this. Because now we're SMTing these lows. We inverse this 5 minute, we respect the 4 minute. I think we have on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna take it for the video's sake. I would not be taking this. If I was up $2,000 in a week on an account, I would not be taking another trade. But because it is for the video, and we are trying to pass this account 1 week, let's just full port this. Target a 1-to-1, and we're just gonna risk 2%. So if we, let's see, yeah, if we win this trade, we pass the account. No, stop loss smashed, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, let's see if anything forms. Oh my god, there's another entry. Do I take this one though now, guys? Do I just full port the account for the video? What are we in? Nothing? Like a 15-minute rejection block? Pretty much nothing. Wow. I'll generate more structure, manipulate lower. What time is this at? 10:03. So now we need to make 2K, right? So we'll go 2RR and we'll risk 1,000. So we're either blowing this account or we're passing the eval. This is what full porting is in real life. Stop loss smashed. Oh my gosh. Do we re-enter again? Resweep these lows and we just get, oh my god. And that is exactly why when you take a win, when you have profits on the day, you just stop trading, especially if you are up $2,000. Now this is a FX replay account. If I was trading a live account, like I said previously, I would not have taken another trade and another trade like that. I would have just took my piece of the pie and been done. But just for the sake of video, I wanted to try and pass the account, and obviously we did not. But this is literally an example of the 5 minute of doom. I don't know. Let's see if we can find something within today to like just make it all back. Let's see for the sake of the video. We're still in this 1 hour sweeping 1 hour interior low. We have this V shape all the way down here. We missed the entry. In a 5 minute. We're created a 15 minute. You know, let's actually see what happens with this 15. Like it's just all these I think are gonna get ran. So it's like our entry would have been down here, and you would have targeted a 5. But we hit this 15. Let's see if this 15, what happens to it. All right, we are full porting the account just off this bullishness, and we're gonna have our stop all the way down here. This is at 11:06, and we're just gonna hope that we hit TP straight up. Like this is literally just full port. We are full porting a funded on FX Replay. This is not good trading. Can I risk more percent? Again, we're risking 4%. We're full porting the account. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait, a buy limit? Okay, man. No. Wait, no, I lost. No, I blew the account. But all right. Anyways, guys, you saw that we were up $2,000 on Thursday. We would have, if it was a real account, probably not have traded. Or on Friday we were up $2,000. You guys saw me seeking for another trade opportunity to try and just pass the account. If I was live trading, like this week, for example, I'm up 15K. I most likely won't be trading tomorrow. It is Thursday. Sometimes you have to just take your profits and run away from the charts. And FX Replay, it is just data collection and learning, and obviously fake money. So being up $2,000 did not really matter, especially because I was just trying to pass the account for the video. And you can see how we blew it. But there's a very, very good lesson there. When you are trying to find a trade, like when you're trying to find a trade, when you are trying to execute, when you're trying to make profits, that is when most traders fail. You can see how the easiest trades that I took throughout the week that were bangers that won were just the trades that like I thought out before the market even opened. This is what I want to see happen, and this is what I want to see to take an entry. When that happened, if then statements, right? You can see that those trades play out. But when you are looking for a trade, majority of the time, you're just going to blow accounts. So, very good lesson, honestly. It is a perfect way to end the video. Yeah, so that is it for that video. I'll see you guys in the next video. The next video is going to go more in depth on kind of like my actual strategies. Before I do the backtesting session, I'm going to go over the 3 kind of strategies or 3 systems I trade before I go into backtesting briefly, just so the viewers can understand kind of what I'm looking for. And that is it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.